Hi, I'm fully aware I look crazy. I will not apologize for it. But anyway, it brings me on to the subject of I'm gonna be twisting my hair while we do this video, and I'm gonna try not to rip my own hair. Hello, little boy. My dog says hello. Reluctantly, he's staring at me, probably because he wants me to give him human food instead of him eating his dog food. Anyway, um, the topic of conversation today is actually about hair. Um, this is, can I separate it? Anyway, I want to I really, I promise you, I'm not the pioneer of this concept, but, there was this TikTok that went viral from, this girl, her tags lip gloss with, like, a bunch of S's. I'll have to, put her in the description, but basically she got like a lot of heat because she said that like she starting to like wear her hair natural without like manipulating it, and I'm like, ooh, I want to do that. I want to be confident and like fun and sexy and feel empowered by my own hair, right? And she was like, I can only pull white boys with this hair. And like when I like before I even before it even became like a big thing, and like I read the comments, I literally laughed and I was like, yep, like that makes perfect sense. And to much dismay, I checked the comments, and then that like went viral, and like people on Twitter were calling her nasty and like you like unwashed, like oh my god, like the worst things that you could ever imagine. And I was just like, it's like that? So it's like that? Like how dare a black woman be confident in herself and her looks? And I have always felt a little insecure about how my hair is, just like I always like, even if I wear it, like I think in middle school is when I started wearing it without relaxers, because my grandmother, bless her heart, has she's a half, either a half or a fourth. I think she's a fourth Indian. My mom's an eighth, and I'm a 12th. I don't know math. Homie, I'm like this little bit Indian, and my grandma's this little bit Indian. Anyway, she has bone straight freaking hair. And my mom has like wavy hair, but it goes down her back. I remember just always being so jealous of her. Like, I just like, my mom, because of like her long, beautiful, luscious hair. Like all I wanted was long hair. Like it's the media I consume. Like all these like little white girls had long, flowy hair, and like I remember one time in like elementary, I was talking to a friend and we were talking about boys, and I was like boy crazy at the time because I don't know. I don't know. Children, children are weird. Anyway, she like we were on the topic of flirting, and I was just like, I don't know how to get a boy's attention, and she's just like, it's simple. All you have to do is like get a piece of your hair and then twirl it around and then flip it back. My hair literally could not do that at the time. Like it literally could not. Like I would just like I would get relaxers, and like relaxers wouldn't work because it would be like on my 4C hair. So I would kind of had like, honestly, it just looked like I walked into school looking like a panda. And I just like it, I really tied in straight hair with the idea of being beautiful. So I thought like if I didn't have straight hair, I wasn't beautiful. And like I felt, and I like had always been going to predominantly white schools, so I had always really felt a little outcast and a little alienated, just like on my hair alone. We're not even gonna talk about my personality. I like literally was such a weird child because I literally did not know how to interact with people. I definitely found my footing in being like, for lack of better words, like a people pleaser and just using humor to get people to like me. It's also like a coping mechanism, which I don't know. I feel like a lot of people's coping mechanisms is like that. But anyway, um, I'm like all over the place, but that's kind of just how I tell stories, if I'm being honest. But the point being, like, I felt really insecure about wearing my natural hair in middle school, especially because I went to like this, like, well, the last year of middle school, I went to like this charter school, and it was like a, I don't know, like a public private school. Like we still had to wear uniforms, but it was public school, but it was hella expensive. Um, Thank you, Mom, for paying my way through good education. I love you. Uh, anyway, I just felt very insecure, felt very outcasted, and that kind of just kept with me through high school. But luckily, in high school, I didn't really find any guys in my grade like with overwhelming desire, like, oh my god, he's so hot, I need to be with him. I kind of like, there was already cliques that formed in like 2 months into freshman year, or they had already formed because people had been going with the same people, like been in the same friend group for like since elementary. I don't know what was going on. I literally moved to like that state 3 days before I started high school. It was rough, my guy. But I found pretty wholesome friends. Anyway, the point isn't like about romance and like what boys thought of my hair. Even like as friends, like I truly did not give a flying fuck. I literally did not care what other people thought of me. And like I also like did not really care to do my edges because I felt like that was just like a lot of work. Like I cared more about my sleep than I did my like than I did my appearance. So like I would kind of be alienated by the other black people, but not like in like a bullying kind of way. They kind of just like we weren't friends. Like I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like kind of like all black people have like a sense of like acquaintanceness, like we all have this thing that binds us together because we have similar experiences, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we have to be best buddies. But you definitely like give a head nod and not what am I talking about? I literally don't know what I'm talking about. The point being is it took a long time for me to be confident in my hair, and I still, like, while I was still confident in my natural hair, I was never fully confident in just wearing it out without manipulating it. And also I do think it's kind of generational. My mom, like, I always wore like from 8th grade till high school, like it's like after graduating, like till college, I guess, I would always wear it in a freaking puff. Because like my I remember like I was a waitress and this one summer job, and I one time I wore my hair in an afro because I didn't have time to like swoop it up into a puff. I just wore it as an afro, like flicked it out and tried my best. My boss thought it was so freaking adorable. And but my mom worked in the same hotel, right? And she was like, Maya, that is so unprofessional. Like, you're going to get fired if you wear afro at work. Mother, what are you talking about? I really be your own people who be enabling these stigmatizations against you. And I really do believe it comes from like a place of like she's trying to protect me, because that's probably just how the times were, in like, because I feel like natural hair's being accepted quite recently. Like I feel like even in the 2000s, like early 2000s is probably like when it was like, I don't know, like they're still telling girls to take out their braids for XYZ. Like football players still have to like have their dreads cut off in order to compete. Like we have so long to go. It's crazy. Oh my god. Do y'all see that? I'm hitting the gym. Sorry. That was so vain. I'm so sorry. My favorite, I used to really enjoy working out legs. I can't really do that anymore. I mean, I can. I don't think I don't think lifting is my calling. Side note to the hair thing. Definitely not related, but in terms of exercise, I can't lift. So, um and this will just have to tie into like weight loss, da da da, but I started lifting last November, right? And I got like a whole trainer in December. Like I was doing like I had a trainer for about like 35 days and I would hit the gym 6 days a week. Like that it was crazy. That was like the most toned I've ever been in my entire life, guys. I had already lost a ton of the weight before that happened, but like I'd say I lost 6 pounds, like 5 or 6 pounds in that time frame, but it had to be like pure freaking fat. Like I was going through a nasty body recomp. It was crazy. I looked good. I'll put a picture right here. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. I don't know. You can see it oh yeah, you can see on my Instagram. It's like I went to a bungee jumping exercise class and I'll tag my Instagram and you'll see the photo. But like I almost had abs. Like bro, it was crazy. Anyway, my point being is like I started to get pain in my tailbone, like my lower back, early January, late February, right? And this is like really TMI for the internet, but like I got like a really like big bump on my tailbone. Like I was like kind of stressed and it was super painful to sit. And eventually a couple months go by and the bump goes away, but the pain is still there. Like it's still painful to sit in like a normal chair without cushioning. And I just lived like that. It's been eight 7 or 8 months now, and I just recently decided like, and I've already been to several doctors which they just told me I needed to get surgery. I never even considered going to a chiropractor. Like I forgot that chiropractors existed, and I went to the chiropractor and he was just like, yeah, your tailbone is out of place, and he showed me the x-ray. Guys, so the way your spine is supposed to go, like it's like and then like this is like the bottom, like your coccyx. He said, and I quote, that my coccyx is in the shape of a less than sign. Yeah, so like we like did electrical therapy and then he popped it back into place, and for the first time in like 8 months I sat on the ground with pure like relief, like no pain, right? So I best $40 ever spent, and my chiropractor was pretty cool. Kind of an anxious dude, but I kind of get the like I understand why, but like I don't know, he was just like, I just want you to be comfortable. Like I get it. But I'm more of a like actions person. Like you don't have to like repeatedly repeat your like if you have to repeat yourself, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what the frick I'm talking about. Point being is I now know like the problem. Like at first I thought it was a bunch of other things and I needed to like get surgery. No, like it was just like my actual bones were out of place. So I also this morning popped right back out of place. So but that sweet relief was definitely worth $40. I will be going back, and he said that I'm just gonna have to live with this for the rest of my life. But yeah, you win some, you lose some. At least I know what it is now, cause like, bro, like even sitting in like my desk chair to work all day was so painful, and like you can't just keep complaining about the same thing because people don't really care or understand. They're just like, honestly, it's really just too much. Um, but yeah, so I think it was, I don't really know what caused it. It could have been my like sucky futon couch. It could have been the fact that I also did kickboxing, but it didn't happen Like the time I was doing kickboxing intensely and the time that the pain started did not interlap. Honestly, I don't even, it might not have even been leg day. Squatting or deadlifts, it might have been deadlifts. It might have been. I was pushing myself really hard. I was trying to get into 200 clubs so badly. I was being a little overzealous. Maybe I pushed myself too hard. I don't know. I think, hear me out, guys. I think it was bench pressing. Because, like, you have to, I was trying to, like, do that, like, arch, like, power lifters do. Nah. That's, like, I don't, yeah, no. But he said the cause could be, like, I had a really bad fall, which I don't recall, a bad fall. But he also said it could have just been due to me losing weight. And I was just like, that freaking sucks. Oh, have I talked about this? Um, no, I haven't. There will be a whole series on how I lost the weight and like tons of tips. I just need to like organize my thoughts so we're not like it's not a story time. Like I genuinely am so passionate about this because it's not just like I lost weight because like oh my god, like I want to be skinny. Like no, like I was a very heavy binge eater and it was just like it wasn't ruining my life, but it was making me depressed and sick. Like I like needed to change. Like I'm very passionate about helping someone get out of that experience if you're like if you are experience binge eating. Like it's so horrible and like you feel kind of powerless and like no one really understands. They're like just stop eating. No, like it's not you, baby. It's not you. But anyway, I lost like around 65 pounds and I think maybe it's like my posture, maybe because like I have to like there he said that there's not enough cushion like because I lost so much weight, like there's just not enough fat in my ass anymore. So like the way I can't sit the way I used to sit. I don't know. But like there's no reason for my butt to be shaped like this. It's not. The bone is. My butt looks great. Anyway, um that's that was a really long tangent. Back to the hair. Lip gloss has motivated me to just wear my hair normal, like without doing all this and manipulating it and like styling it. Like I should be able to walk out of the door with my hair just as it is, as long as it's moisturized, as like that should be it. As long as it doesn't look like a complete total mess, but like how do we even define mess? Because people with straight hair, all they have to do is like if they're super rushed, they like just have to pat it down so it doesn't look horrible. But I don't know. They can just throw it in a messy bun and call it a day. Like I don't understand why I can't do the same. If I have in a high bun, God forbid I don't do my edges and like now I don't know. I don't know why not doing your edges is like the pinnacle of being like a nerdy black girl. Like you don't love yourself or something. Like I literally don't understand that at all. I literally just want to not destroy my edges by doing my baby hairs every day. I just want them to grow so like they don't become an issue. Yeah. So, but you might be like, well, why are you twisting your hair? I still want it to grow and I need it to like not break off and I need it to be well hydrated and also I think like this in a bonnet after like I oil it of course is like the best course of action for me to protect it. And also my crown, the crown on my head is like hella dry and it's like I do tend to like touch my hair if I'm given the chance to. So this just kind of helps that. And plus I work remote. I don't think I have a lot of meetings tomorrow where I have to put on the camera, but I think I might just like put on some silk and go about that. I don't really think my boss will care if I'm wearing like a scarf. As long as I'm doing my work, I don't really think it should matter. But that's me. That's hair right now. Sorry for being TMI about my spine. I'm not sorry for telling you, but I am sorry for like going on a very long tangent about it. I do have a tendency to tell like 6 stories in the span of like one because I don't know, it's just ADHD things. But I hope you guys are doing well. It's finals week, guys. I'm taking 5 summer classes. I already finished 2 earlier this summer, but like because they're micro semesters, I have been going through it. Like your girl's just been going through the ringer. I don't really see people. I see my dog, and that's like about it. I do have like maybe a couple select people that just like don't drain my battery, but I also cancel on them like more often than not because school and work consume my life. I'm very excited to like not work next semester. So you will definitely be seeing more of me, but I'm really loving these unedited, unfiltered videos that I'm producing. I don't think I will come to regret them because I enjoy sharing my thoughts, and if someone finds it entertaining or at the very least like useful, entertaining, anything, if it sparks a positive reaction, if it made at least one person giggle at least once, that's more than enough for me. But it made me giggle, so I guess that's more than enough. I'm gonna finish doing my hair off camera, but I hope you guys have a wonderful week, a wonderful day, wonderful night, whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you soon. And me and my Medusa hair is out.